Well, this was bound to happen. A new New Yorker has arrived. Actually, it did arrive almost a week ago, and I took it out of my mailbox and I put it in my bag and I said, okay, I'm going to get to this soon and I'll play my game in which I try and guess what the title is. And then somehow I lost it. And honestly, I'm surprised that it took almost 3/4 of the year for me to lose an issue of the New Yorker before I got to record one of these videos. Nevertheless, I will play the game in which I try and guess the title of that week's New Yorker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find it online. I'm going to put it right here, the image of the New Yorker. So that's this week's cover. I promise I didn't look up the title, even though that is listed on the New Yorker website. And I'm going to try and guess what it is. I'm going to take my hands down because that looks silly. My first thought here is that this is a special issue. And I noticed that when I grabbed it out of my mailbox before I lost it. But I think this is like a design issue or something. I don't know if that gives us an indication of what the title may be. And we've encountered this a few times. These covers that feel like they're pieces of art or paintings on their own, not an illustration done for the cover. And usually with those, the title is something maybe a little harder to guess because it's what you would name a piece of art, not necessarily an illustration. So probably not very punny or clever. In this case, there's a chance that it's the name of a person or something that I'm never going to be able to guess. But if I were just naming this as a piece of art, I would go with something like man with scarf. Man with the scarf. A scarf? Scarf? Man with scarf. It's my final guess. Let's see how close I came. I can't flip through the issue and see, but I'm going to go online and look it up and come back here. And guess what? It is called Stéphane Mallarmé with shawl. So I was pretty spot on. I was never going to guess that was the apparently French poet Stéphane Mallarmé, but I guessed man with scarf. I'm pretty proud of myself. As always, you can go ahead and vote on which one you prefer. And I will be back very soon with an issue that I promise not to lose.